Okay, doke. Hello, everybody. Welcome right in. I hope you're all doing well. Today, we're just gonna try and get through this. There's still tons to do. I keep thinking, it can't be that long. It's kinda that long. I'm enjoying it, though. But yeah, that stream was like 3 hours of one chapter. I didn't realize the chapters were actually that long. I know, like, I'd done 2 already, and they were that long, but I didn't actually register it. But yeah, hello, welcome in. I'm just sort of here to panic. So we've got the I've got basically a week off. Kind of. I say kind of because I am packing to move. So my room's just gradually getting more and more empty. Which is good, but also panic. Also, hang on just a moment. I gotta quickly turn on a thing because I forgot to do it. Good job, me. Fanny McDabby Toasty. Perfect. Okay. Job's done. Send us back. Yeah, tapping out the game turns off the sound, so I try not to do it with this game. Turns out, I need to anyway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Welcome to the game. Hi. So, last we left off, Alan went through the mine, tried to find the guy that he was supposed to be giving the manuscript to. And when we finally reached the guy, he was currently being murdered by the darkness, while screaming that he doesn't actually have our wife. So, that was a waste of time. Because I don't actually understand how that worked. Because I was thinking about it after stream. And just before this stream as well, I was thinking about it, and like, he did definitely have our wife. I cannot remember what her name is, but he definitely had our wife. Because she was literally on the phone with him. When we first got the phone call, it was her on the phone. And if he had absolutely no idea where she would be, doesn't quite make sense. Unless he somehow managed to lose her over the course of like 2 days, but I don't know. But she was definitely on the phone there. However, we're gonna get started. So when we left off, we'd just fallen into the lake, and then woke up, and it was a mental hospital because of course it is. So we'll see how this goes. If it's gonna try and pass everything off as just, oh, you were nutty, definitely, this definitely not real. Huh? Excuse me? Oh, this is the end of the last chapter. I guess it didn't save.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the
That's
island
fine.
and
We'll
the
just
cabin had
run
been.
through it again.
There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
That's not too much hassle because this is right where we were about to
I was close now. I had to
come
get
up on
there.
what's his face.
I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hart.
All right, this one.
I dreaded what I would find.
Yeah, because he's just like down there. Wasn't actually trying to do that for once. You know, as a shocking turn of events, I actually was not trying to do that. Usually I am, but not today.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
I am hoping the game is running better on the actual stream than the...
I was close now. I had to get there fast.
than on my
I
preview.
dreaded what I would find.
There's a preview window. I still haven't actually checked. I keep meaning to, but...
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear.
Was I sick?
No. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned.
Yeah, she probably drowned, so... like, he fell into the... Let's skip this? No. He fell in...
Previously
or she
on
fell
Alan
into the...
Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my
into the
deputy?
lake, and he's saying
Whoever
that
I
she probably
supposedly
drowned, so
wrote
he doesn't
is
have a
coming
fucking clue.
true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
But yeah, now it's saying...
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Oh, good.
Alice.
Alice. Who the fuck is
Hartman.
Alice?
I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think.
God,
Couldn't
that's
focus.
fucking
There
bright.
were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Look how bright that is.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Ah, fuck.
Good evening.
Odd in the
Alice.
act.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I know for a fact he's just...
This
It-
corridor
it's
is
not
for patients. Most of them aren't here right
true.
now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery
steal some stuff, though?
process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under
Sir,
control
I want to
if we
steal
work
your stuff,
together.
please. Can I steal
This way, Alan.
all your stuff? I hate this fucking guy. This is the guy that was, like, supposedly the... You know, the miracle worker for people with writer's block and all that stuff. Pretty sure it's the one we punched, actually.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an
Oh,
obsession about
it's his
light
office. I
and
can steal stuff.
darkness,
Please.
feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to
I swear the
believe his
camera's
words.
acting weird.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation
So what about, like, Stucky?
of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will
Is Carl
return.
Stucky alive?
I know the
See?
instinct is to
Can you
resist,
prove to me that
but
he's
think
alive?
about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained.
Is there a
logically.
person there? There is. Yeah, until we see any of the people that died, who supposedly didn't, there's no reason to believe any of it. Beyond the shadow we sailed forward, there's a miracle illuminated in the memory of dear friend and poet. Oh.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us.
I get tired
I
of the
could
view,
see
but I do
mirrored
get
people
tired
on
of the
other
view.
side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good
We do
news.
still have the bump on our
Right
head
now
as well.
We're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your
Like, that wind
profession.
is still there,
Imagination is what you work with.
which I'm pretty sure
After all
happens.
your nightmares, this should
in the
come as an
nightmares.
immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself,
palms of my
Alan.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey.
Alan's
towards
barely
your
said a
recovery.
fucking word.
Come along.
Just
Let's
waiting
go
for this guy to
inside.
shut up.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here.
Hello.
I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Yoink.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Okay, but is there a manuscript page anywhere?
Okay, sorry.
There's a-
Boo.
Why is there a QR code? I swear there's been another QR code somewhere else in the game as well, actually.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah. I'll get 'em to
I swear I remember something like that.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Alan, please, this way.
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Hermas. I very almost missed that. Very almost missed that. Yoink. Boop. I don't need the thermals. I don't care. I'm not gonna get the full collection stuff, but I want them. I want it, precious. Look, I know you want me to go that way, but what if I went the other way? Hello.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
Creepy.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
You look it. For sure.
I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
We're gonna be out there tonight. Did you buy me? I did buy my Alan cake. Welcome in, Cavi. Your color has changed. How are you doing? How are the meetings going?
Come, Alan. This way.
Also, I did take a picture of the cake, actually. Hang on. Okay, bear in mind the cake maybe slightly got squished because I'm a fucking idiot. When I got the cake delivered, the person handed it to me and I looked in the bag very briefly and I saw like I didn't see like the plastic see-through bit that I was expecting to see. So I was like, have they delivered it to me upside down? The picture did you Alan take? So I'm thinking, they've delivered this to me upside down. So as soon as the guy turns around, I'm like, maybe I should flip this over just so that it's not getting smushed anymore. I start to flip it over and then I realize my mistake because it's actually just the packing sheet that's over the top of the plastic, but I didn't notice that in time. So I still flipped it over. But yeah, I did get a little cake. The little like flowery thing at the top, right, that's missing, that's because it was like stuck to the side of the packaging because I flipped the cake over. So I tried to fix it and instead just it got stuck to my fingers and now my fingers are solidly red. But yeah, there you go. You're welcome. It's such a good fucking cake. I love it. Yeah, the red food dye is so quick to stain. I just have red fingers all over. Into the Allen Lake. Go gardening with an Allen rake. Sir, could you move the fuck out of the way? What are you doing?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Maybe this guy's the fucker that's been... because we've had the TV come up with us manically writing. Maybe that was in here. Maybe considered for Alan's sake.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
What a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face
it's nice
of
prints.
the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image
He's
of
got the eye
Viking
patch.
gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done.
It's gonna make you
I'm
spin around.
afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Keep spinning. Keep spinning, loser.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on
Can
it.
you just tell you're
We'll
just
continue
walking up?
this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it,
Have you been awake
return
for-
to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
How have you been awake for 3 hours? It's like 5 a.m. Abby, go back to bed.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy
7:30?
enough. Not crazy like us.
I thought you were
Sonny.
8 hours behind.
Being crazy's a requirement,
Because I'm terrible at
Sonny.
maths.
Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy.
Yeah,
to
6
know
hours behind, not
crazy.
8.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Hey, all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
Just the bulk.
Ancient Farm. Valhalla.
It's true. Salty hates you.
Down, lest we forget.
It's true.
Crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to
Thing is,
find
I've
the
always known that when it's
message.
1 a.m.
Here's
or 1 p.m.
something for
here,
you.
it's 7 a.m. for
It'd be
you.
a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
These bastards. I've always known that it's like 7 a.m. when it's
My head was clearing up.
1 p.m.
Or
for me.
according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not,
And yet,
the Andersons
the
made no
maths.
sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the
Oh, they
special
think I'm
stuff at
Thomas
the
Sane.
farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
I love these
Just
two.
lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the
They think
damn
I'm
witch.
Thomas
She
Sane,
used us all.
the last writer.
Taken from all of us. Took my thunder.
Took
the
my
witch.
thunder.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag. She
Hello,
took something
Spartamus.
from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
How are you
we're
doing?
better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god. Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
She makes
I'm just gonna
sure
stay here
comes
until these
out
guys are finished.
twisted and wrong. Just ask
Somehow I
the
thought it was-
lamp lady.
Exactly.
She knows what happened to that.
That's the
other
problem, Cappy.
writer.
I'm stupid.
She's
As soon as I
been
started
using
trying to do
you,
the maths, I was
boy,
wrong.
And you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you? Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden.
About
old
5 minutes awake. God, I wish that were me.
Doesn't mean he had to
I
open
woke
it all
up way
the
too
way,
early for some reason.
goddammit.
No alarm or anything. Just woke up really early. Okay, these guys are done.
So
Nope.
tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power. We had parties there, man. You should go there and have a party. That Bob Calder threw the amp through the window. Hit that
Oh my God.
hippie chick in the back of the head. 15
keep thinking they're
stitches
done.
and a concussion.
I keep thinking they're done.
Bob's dead now.
Mom's dead.
Leukemia. Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad.
I love this guy's hammer, though. It's so funny.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
God, me too.
I want to go home.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think now they're done. Definitely done. Colony Lord, we're here to give you the specialized help you need, blah blah blah. Something, something, something. Creative processes. Yada yada. So it wants me to return to the room.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha.
Baltimore's here.
It's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Why don't you eat my ass?
The doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
They say it all like serial killers with straight faces.
What is this guy?
Smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make it.
I can do it.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but
It's not the same room
always
that we're
dark
in right
outside.
now.
My editor is real.
Welcome in,
I
Matha.
saw
How are you
pitch.
doing?
She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be.
Well, that's creepy.
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
That was the only time that
the
the lip sync's actually been there at all.
Using me to get the story it wants, and the story will
That
come
was
true.
weird. None of the rest of that video, his mouth was moving. Not one bit. Except from there's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. What about the generator? No, nothing to do with the generator. But yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a lot. It's good so far. That's my one. But I want to steal from Desolé.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake.
First playthrough? Yeah, it is. Speaking of which, I forgot to put the tag back on for that, actually.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
What if I don't want to be cool?
I didn't know what the chaos was.
Hang on just a moment. I need to actually stick that tag back on. I keep forgetting to fuck around with the tags. Irrespective of it, you can just wait another year. God, mate.
But it could be my
I've done
only
that for games
chance of
before.
getting
Just
out.
wait until my memory's gone to shit.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
And fuck around with that.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Oh, there's manuscript page though.
It's my...
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
They're really just gonna kick him out because he asked about Alan? The entire reason he would be there in the first place. A rotation of books. If you want the details, we're gonna easy. God, that's funny. Hang on, is there another... this one?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him.
I don't know where I got this one.
Fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
Yeah, I've been wanting to read a lot more recently.
I'm taking it.
Like, I want to have actual books again.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Will have it say, rise up in their name.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
That's
where he'd be keeping them.
Yeah, like actual proper physical paper books. I love them. I've got a small collection still there. Oh wait, the office is downstairs. Yeah, I've got a small collection still there, but I had to get rid of so many books because of moving down to England. Oh. Oop. Same for
the markings on the tape
CDs
said
and stuff too.
Recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
I am famous. I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Is that how you want to play it?
It's Barry.
Okay, that's how we'll play it. It'll be hardball all the way. You're seriously, man. I'm willing to forget the whole thing if you let me out now. Just let me out. Hey, you think I can't hear you out there? I hear you just fine.
Love a real book. I have a bunch, but tend to reach for the Kindle. Yeah.
You got that weird guy look. If you're one of those nurses, I'll double what he's paying you, okay?
I got a Kindle briefly, but I never actually, like... I'd never wanted it, so I never used it. And I never even figured out how to, like, get books onto it. It was just one of those things that, you know, was given as a gift. And I tried to use it, but it wasn't. It was at that sort of time when I was stopping reading as well. Because I just sort of drifted away from it for a while.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's
Party? This doesn't sound like me.
He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need
Is this maybe the call from...
He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to
Before
bear
we
that in
came
mind.
to
Hearing her voice,
this
what she was
place.
saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Oh. So, this part is the tape from a phone call. Which I assume is the phone call that she probably made to this place before we came out on this vacation. Assuming, like, all of that's actually true. Like, I know the part about, like, the writer's block is, but I don't know if he was actually getting violent or, you know, blocking up or anything like that. But the thing I was saying at the start about the actual call from Alice from the start of the second chapter was cut up from that tape. So theoretically, Hartman is the kidnapper's boss. Yeah, she wished he would get violent rather than like the person. She did say like he was getting like violent, but not towards her. That he was presumably having outbursts and stuff, which we did see one outburst at the start of the game. Like, as soon as he saw the typewriter, he, you know, he was slamming doors and marched out of the house shouting, "God damn it."
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Okay. So yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying, actually. Mott is the kidnapper guy. And Hartman's the boss. So the extra 2 days wasn't supposed to happen, but it's just been trying to like improvise in the moment. So it was supposed to be, I assume, immediate. Also, these are the painting guy, the guy on the veranda. These are his paintings. That one's fucking... I want that on my wall. I actually really want that painting. This one's killed too, though. Why? Oh, look at that one. The one on the right. The one on the left is Stucky. That's definitely Carl Stucky. He was like a mechanic-y buildery guy. Draped in shadow. All of these are to do with the actual shadow stuff that we're doing it.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next
It's
to
all
Hartman.
coming together.
He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
What about this one? Okay, we'll save Barry. Odin and Tor are still fucking around over there.
Barry?
Oh my god.
About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
Why?
We
Why?
need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You
Yoink.
okay?
Yeah. I mean, no!
The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
And he brought it in here. He didn't just steal it, he brought it into here. That's gonna be the manuscript.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Yeah, bitch.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
The grin. The real fucking grin.
The dark presence will be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh, I don't have a torch. Welcome in, Morphe. How you doing? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to just dodge, aren't I? Okay.
I needed light.
That in it, Chief. That in it. I know where there's light. I know where there's light. I've been trying to get it so many times. Oh yeah, it keeps taking away the torch. Every chapter you completely reset with everything that you had. Not everything. Everything in the building is just about to evaporate. Let's do that again. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Even if the others don't break, that's good enough. What about the staff room? You still trapped in here, buddy? If you are, you're fucked. Oh. Oh. So I have a gun with 6 shots and a flare. We have a gun with 6 shots. I keep forgetting I can just hold on to them. TV? Why did I get an achievement called Boop-a-Chub? No, Mather, not Boob. Boob. With a B on the end. Tracer.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered.
It's a fucking
Check out the
Verizon.
latest games. Discover new...
This fucking game.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Oh, so he's taking... Presumably, he's taking all of the art that all of these people are making. And then selling it on as the producer. Also,
Hartman followed
this
the
is new.
fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
So he specifically chose that point because he was hoping that the darkness would chuck us into the water. And then he could jump in, pick us up, and then start doing this whole...
And old favorites. Social networking,
all of this
sports
nonsense.
scores, news. It's all at your fingertips.
Don't know why that light breaking got me. All of the other lights in the building have broken. Fair enough. You want to do that again? One more time, for good measure. Go on, you know you wanna. Thank you. Ah, same issue. Ow! Motherfucker. I just got stuck against the fucking corner. Oh no, come on. Down you come, buddy. Hello! Where'd that get swell? I got more bullets. That's just lying on your buckle replication puppy. That's so cute. Okay, ball, you are in the way, sir. Sir. Good miss. Good miss. What if you didn't do that? Well, that's fucked. That's just fucked. This bit's a bit of a pain in the ass. Welcome, Minish. Congrats on being wet. How are you doing? I hope you slept well. Ow, my fucking bones. Sir, please. Oh, fucking hell. That's not cursed, Maffa. I swear everyone's color on my chat is like different. Like just slightly. Oh yeah, I need to stand up here, don't I? You really got stuck by there, huh? I need to run. Hello, Trip. Welcome in. There we go, finally. How are you, dude?
Ow! I'm here!
Okay, I recognize that you're there, but... What if loot? Huh? Huh?
Come on! We gotta get going!
You've got to get going. I am getting loot. Oh, that was a page. Knew there would be one. Fucking knew there would be one.
Ow! I'm over here!
Yeah. Yep, enjoy your loot, Matha. And Ash, I'm so excited for tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be so